Okay. Hello, everyone. Welcome to Donna Just Being Real, the only way to be. And today's topic is NYC jealous dusty monster bashes wife to death with a crowbar. Can you believe this? Okay. He kills his wife with a crowbar at the bus stop. hmm Because the reason why he did that, because he was claiming that she was cheating on him. So let me show you the bus stop. This is the bus stop right here. Then also I'm going to have a second story after this one. But first we're going to start off with this story. But I do want to say is, you know, in the description, there's a number for domestic violence hotline. And when you're in a relationship with someone, if you are in fear, and there's different signs, and I'm going to start off with the different signs of to know that you could be in a domestic violence relationship. You have to try to find a way to get out. I know it's not easy, but try to get out because this is what's going to happen at the end. These people is going to kill you. And what usually how a domestic violence relationship ends, it's either three things. Let me hope I get this right. You die, they die, or they find another find another victim, or someone goes to jail. But it never really ends right. You know what I mean? It really doesn't, because these monsters are persistent. They just don't stop. It's just something wrong with their brain. It's just not connecting right. I believe it's from the day that they was born. Mama and daddy laid down and made a monster. It is what it is. All right. And my co-host tonight is Jack. Hey, Jack, are you there?
Yes, ma'am. I'm here.
Okay. Co-host today is Jack. He's here with me to assist me. Come on, baby. No, let me make all that noise while I'm on the live stream. Okay. He's here to co-host with me on this situation. The people that's watching the replay, please feel free to look at the timestamps in the description, and also in the description you have the names and stuff, because I'm not trying to give this guy any respect, so I ain't gotta worry about it. And some of these names I can't even pronounce or whatever, but you can see the names in the description if you want to know detail. Okay. And also want to know, oh, don't need a man, stop telling me I do. Hugs and kisses to you. And Donna Reed, love and welcome. So I'm first going to start off with an article. And then after the article, I'm going to play a news clip. But first, I want to get into signs of that you could be in domestic violence relationship. Now, let me start off with the signs. I'm going to read some of the signs. Oh, I hope I didn't lose it.
Somebody's grabbing that wrist tight.
I know, right? And that happens. That's one of the biggest signs. That's usually how they start off, with a little thing like that. And you think nothing of it, Jack, but it leads to more. And I call that like the testing to see how far they can go with you. Okay. Recognizing the signs of relationship that you're being abused. One sign, telling you that you can never do anything right. Two, showing extreme jealousy of your friends or time spent away from them. Preventing or discouraging you from spending time with friends, family members, or peers. Yeah. Okay. Hold just a second here. All right. I'm so sorry here. All right. Insulting, demeaning, or shaming you, especially in front of other people. Preventing you from making your own decisions, including about working or attending school. Control, isolation. All right, controlling finances in the household without discussing, including taking your money or refusing to provide money for necessary expenses. Pressuring you to have sex or perform sexual acts that you're not comfortable with. hmm Red flag. Pressuring you to use drugs or alcohol. Red flag. Intimidating you through threatening looks or actions. Insulting your parenting, or threatening to harm or take away your children or pets. Intimidating you with weapons like guns, knives, bats, or mace. Destroying your belongings or your home. So those are a couple of signs. And when stuff like this happen, yeah, you have yourself a problem. This person that you're with is not normal, and you need to find yourself a way of getting out. There's nothing you can say or do to change these monster. They just a monster. Okay? No matter what you do, no matter what you say, they're going to continue their madness. It's a fact. There's nothing you can do. Let them just, you got to get rid of them. Go and find yourself some help. Let somebody know. Also, keep yourself a journal of everything, dates and times. Get yourself an order of protection. What's important, if you can, get some cameras around your house so you can know that they kind of let your neighbors know, let somebody else know, somebody who's at your job, just in case they want to pop up at your job, because these cycles will try to pop up at your job,
Now,
and they're not
Donna,
doing that. Yeah.
now the order protection, I'm gonna be honest with you about order protection. It's virtually worthless. Um, because some of them, most of them don't care about that. Just like you remember you did that video about, I think it was last month, about that man on his way to anger management, and she had an order of protection against him.
Oh,
And
yes.
he kicked in the door and she laid him down with the faux.
Yes, you remember that, right? And he was
Mhm.
on his way to anger management, so he decided to stop up over here. It's
Yeah.
insane.
And she had an order of protection on him. Just like the Asian woman had an order of protection against the man that kept abusing her, and that didn't stop him at all. So my thing is, ladies, is to learn how to use a gun. Get a CCW, concealed carry weapon license, permit. Depends on your state. Depends on the state. It should be, the training course should be like between $75 $85. Um, and depends on your state. Knowing my state, it's like $140 for the to apply for a permit. They fingerprint you. You get one issued to you in the mail, and it looks just like your driver's license, but the difference is it'll have different colors on there, whatever you want to call it, that you are concealed carry. And learn how to use a gun. I mean, don't be afraid of a gun. Just kind of pick out a gun that you feel very comfortable with. Because like I said, these order protections are worthless. If a man wants to get to you, he will. Um, but
So,
at least you will have some line of defense to stop this individual. Now, I say men because I know some of the men talk about, what about the women? Okay, we know there are some women out there, but it's more male on female violence than there is female on male violence.
true.
Um, so I'm focused on what was actually more going on versus idealistically what people want. And you gotta learn how to use a gun. It means just no ifs, ands, or buts about it. I mean, it's only men can only do so much to protect you because I mean, it's not like we're watching y'all 24/7. It would be nice, but that this society has made people to where their time is have to be used on enriching someone else, enslaving themselves to death versus protecting the women and children and those who are close to them.
That is true. You have to learn how to protect yourself, and also suggest to learn self-defense classes, learn how to kick some ass, excuse my language. Learn how to fight. You know, you sometimes might be a situation you might have to fight them in something. Learn how to fight, protect yourself, because these monsters are walking around here. They just walking around. You could be dating somebody so charming and so loving and so caring, and all of a sudden they turn out to be your biggest nightmare.
Simple trick: nuts, eyeballs, and throat.
Ooh,
Those
say,
are the most those are the most sensitive areas where a woman can hit a man: nuts, eyeballs, and throat.
Jack, can you write that and put it in so I can pen that comment in here if you don't mind? You get a chance. I
Sure,
would like to
I'll do that.
never know who's watching replay. This can help because you great point. Hey, Captain Hudson, kissing, don't. Okay, we're gonna get into this start, and thank you, Jack, for sharing that. I appreciate it because you never know who's watching, and it can help. It can help. Okay, we're gonna get into crime story number one, everyone. Okay, give me a second here. Okay, this is crime story number one we're going to get into. Mm-mm-mm. What a shame. Okay, here we go. All right, crime story number one. New York City, jealous, dusty monster bashes wife to death with a crowbar. Mm-mm-mm. Okay, I'm going to read the article. Then, after I read the article, then I'll get to the comments. Mods, hold it down for me, please, please, please. Love you. Okay. A 49-year-old woman in New York who was beaten senseless with a crowbar by her jealous husband succumbed to her injuries on Friday. The incident took place on a morning of June 14th when this monster, 63, bashed the head of his wife, Maria Kelly, at a Washington Heights bus stop. He yelled, "How dare you cheat on me?" and continued beating her even when she was lying unconscious on the ground. Can you hear this? Let me just show you all a quick little picture. Well, you see it right there, how he's beating her right there. And this is the bus stop. Okay, more pictures. On Monday, the police said that Kelly died Friday at the New York Presbyterian Hospital due to the event of her injuries, reported New York Daily News. It quote that the couple's neighbors who said the husband was a heavy drinker. The neighbors said that Kelly was a devoted mother to their teenage son. I believe this is the picture. Do I have it? Yes. I believe that's the son right there. So handsome, lost his mother. Lord have mercy. I feel like crying. Okay, what was up to? Police said that the witnesses called 911 while this monster fled on his motorcycle, but he soon stopped, called the police, and turned himself in. His crowbar was recovered by the police. The prosecutor charged this monster with second degree attempted murder and first degree assault, while the judge held him without bail. But according to the police, the case against him is likely to be upgraded to including charges of homicide. The prosecutor said the accused had called someone and confessed what he did during the 13-minute call. This monster confessed his crimes to the New York Police Department as well as during the questioning. The prosecutor said that Kelly, that's the beautiful lady that died, was taken to the hospital on June 14th, soon after the attack, but she could not recover. They said that she had skull fractures due to the beating and suffered multiple heart attacks. Monster. Monster. Y'all see this? You see this in the picture? Right there at the bus stop. You're dusty. Why your wife gotta take a bus to work? Can't provide for her, give her a goddamn car? You're dusty. Excuse me. I will resume. The husband has no previous record of arrest, and there is no history of police responding to their home for any arguments, but Assistant District Attorney said this monster has a history of violence towards women. See, ladies and gentlemen, when you get in a relationship with somebody, if they have a history of that, of beating up the past person, and they got an order of protection that was out there floating around with their past relationship, red flag, you gotta run. Okay? Not saying she knew about it, I'm just saying, but some women do get involved with these men, or these men get involved with these women, and they know this stuff, and they still be in a relationship with them. I just don't get it.
Donna,
Okay. Yes.
Donna, I'm gonna tell you. Well, I'm not gonna really say any names because this situation occurred. That well, let's just say an associate of mine was a juror in court, and
Jack, hold this because I want to hear this. So let me just finish this last paragraph.
Okay.
Story. Just a second. The assistant district attorney said that this monster, in his previous marriage in Dominican Republic, allegedly stalked his wife and threatened her several times. Point I'm trying to say, these monsters is always monsters. They do not change. I don't know if she knew this beforehand, so I don't want to say that. I don't know the whole. I'm just going by this article, but I'm just saying, ladies and gentlemen, when you're getting involved with these people and you see these signs, if you find that they have a past history of beating up on people, beating up on their ex-partner and stuff, no more. That's it. Don't be the next victim. All right, Jack, you can resume. I finished that article. Now I'm going to play, after what you said, I'm going to play a video.
Okay. What I was saying, I was going to do it real quick. I'm not going to go and drag to it. But Associate Vine was sitting on the jury yesterday, and this guy was accused of child molestation. Now, the sad part is that the woman that was with him was defending him for trying to mess with her daughter and another underage girl.
Ooh. Ooh.
And and a prosecutor was just wrapped in his head trying to understand, rationalize why would this woman, who she calls her fiance, would defend somebody like him, a monster like him. And she knew that he had a history of child rape because he went to prison for about 14 years and got out. And then a few years later, he caught back doing the same thing.
Ooh.
And she knew this man was engaged in this behavior, and then still brought the daughter around to where the daughter was even defending the abuser in court.
The daughter was defending the abuser.
Her daughter, yes,
Her
daughter was defending the guy in court.
Gotta be kidding me.
Yeah. She was touched. I know she was touched. She probably was touched when she was about maybe 7 to 8 years old.
Mm-hmm. Probably was, most likely. Most likely. God, dog. I just don't. That's so sad. Whew. All right, I'm gonna show a video here, and it's gonna be. I'm gonna show you what happened. I found the tape, so it's gonna be a little bit graphic. Let me ask you something, Jack. Is it okay to show a World Star video? Is that okay to do?
I don't see it being an issue. Um, I'll say at least you try to minimize it and play the audio would be fine. Not blow up the whole video to where you might get triggered.
Shoot, because I got two of them. I got one with. I'll show the one on Daily Mail. Daily Mail, you just don't really see it. See, it's fuzzed out.
Yeah.
World Star shows the whole thing. Okay, we're gonna see it on the Daily Mail. All right. Let me put it out there. Oh. Wait a minute. Sorry, everybody. Okay.
If you can minimize that World Star on the corner of this screen, you can get away with it.
Jack, I'm just new to this thing. Now you're throwing something extra. I can't figure it out. I'll just do it the other way because I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know. But thank you. I meant to ask you earlier, but I wasn't thinking. It's gonna be something like this.
I think that should be fine.
Okay. I just want to let you know, ladies and gentlemen, it's going to be a little audio to it, so it might be a little bit graphic. If it's too much for you, I completely understand if you want to leave this live stream. Okay, this is fair use, educational purpose only. Why am
I would kind of lower the audio down a little bit, not to put a lot of noise to it, so it won't trigger.
Well, how about this? I'll leave the music on then. Okay, I'll leave the music.
Yeah.
All right. And reason why I'm showing this kind of stuff because I want to scare the crap out of you, ladies and gentlemen. So you will not get caught up in something like this. Or if you currently are, you need to get out. That's why I'm showing it. Okay. This is why I do this stuff in my channel. All right. And to anybody here, mods that holding it down and stuff, I will get to you. So don't think I'm being rude. I like to do the commentary first and then get into the comments, because especially when people watching replay, they don't have time to be sitting here hearing all this chit chat. They want to get to the point. Okay, I don't blame them because I'm the same way too, watching people's replay. All righty. All right, Jack, let's do this here. Share. You said don't have no volume. Yeah, it's probably for the best. Let me see how it looks here. Oh, I gotta take this off. Alrighty. No volume. Okay, this is what happened in New York. Like I said, fair use, educational purpose only. This might be a little too graphic. It might be triggering to people who might have been in a domestic violence relationship. It might be too much. So if you want to exit, I completely understand. I will play it. You see this monster? And then he's hollering, "You cheating on me." Right there at the bus stop. And then he hops on his motorcycle and leaves. Look at him. Pasting. He doesn't care. He just walks away. like it's nothing.
My
I
thing
did.
is, why didn't nobody step in?
That is the truth. Well, people was hollering in the background, Jack. People was hollering in the background because have to say some people are just a little bit scared because you just don't know. Excuse me, everybody. I need to stop sharing this thing. You just don't know what's going to be the outcome, what's going to happen to you. Because somebody to jump up at somebody, start hitting them with a crowbar, you a little scared. But there was people screaming in the background, "Please stop, stop, stop! Don't do this!" And he just didn't care. He was already spaced out. He was gone. He was just totally gone. Oh, let me turn down this music. It might be a little too loud. He was totally spaced out and totally gone. Oh, let me go back to the comments. That is just so sad. I couldn't even believe when I heard about that. Right there in the streets. No remorse. Doesn't care. Look at him. And he's screaming out, "You cheating on me." You know what? A loser like you, she should have been cheating. Oh, sorry. I had to get that off my chest. Okay, we're gonna move on to story number 2. Jack, do you have anything else to say before I move on to crime story number 2? Anything real quick? You have anything to say? If I go crime story number 2?
No, it's just if he thinks she's cheating on him, why didn't he just get a divorce?
That's what I'm saying. Let's just do the regular way. Curse me out and leave. Move on to the next person. But no, this nut decide I'm gonna beat her down with a crowbar and just kill her senselessly in the skull right there at the bus stop because he's a goddamn dusty loser. Why you wife over here getting on a bus anyway? She should have had a darn car. Couldn't get on a car. That's why you really she cheated, because you figured that you want to go out and get a better man than dealing with some dusty like you bum, you derelict. I had to get that off my chest. Okay. Yeah, Gail. You see that? No remorse. You don't feel no way. He doesn't feel anything. Monster, trifling monster. All right, I'm going to go to crime story number 2, Jack. Is that okay?
Go ahead.
Okay, let's get into crime story number 2. All right, everybody, so I'll get to your comments later. I want to show it. All right, this chick right here. Wow. This chick right here. She bit her man's penis. Can you believe this?
Oh.
Yeah, she did.
God, dog.
Because she thought he was, wanted his girlfriend. You see what I'm saying?
Well, woman,
No. Her girlfriend came over. I thought she came over for a couple of cocktails, just chilling.
Oh, she think her friend wanted her husband.
No, I'm sorry. She think her man wanted the girlfriend. The friend that came over. Something must have been in her drinks because she's just tripping out and stuff like that. She just
maybe that was in her nature in the first place.
Yes, abandoned boys. Bum. Let's say it again. Bum. The other guy. Okay, now let me get back to the story. We're going to get to crime story number 2. I don't have no audio for this one, so I'm just going to read the article of this crazy woman right here. I meant to do this last time, but I didn't get a chance to, but I'm going to do it now.
She did a clean bite because I don't see no blood on her lips or anything.
Jack, I'm done. Okay, let me go on. All right. Florida woman bites boyfriend in private out of frustration, cops say. A couple having beers in the Miami Beach apartment got into an argument after a friend visited around midnight, according to the police. Police said that, the names is in the description, this trifling woman got upset when the woman left the Harding Avenue apartment sometime after 3 a.m. Wednesday. The police said, accused her boyfriend of wanting to sleep with the other woman. You don't need to be drinking because you see things that ain't there. You just really don't need to be drinking. Okay. According to the arrest affidavit, this 33-year-old woman, this trifling woman, and her boyfriend started drinking beers around 9 p.m. Sometime around midnight, Gomez left the apartment and returned with this woman. So she left. She came back with her girlfriend. Guess to have some more drinks, and said it's her friend. More beer was they were drinking more beer, and then the friend left. That's when this trifling woman and her boyfriend started to argue. After this trifling woman said that her boyfriend wanted to have sex with the woman, the arrest report said. She became irritated over that and grabbed her boyfriend by the arm, yelled at him, and began to poke him with a knife. the report said. He wasn't seriously hurt by the knife, police said, but he did have three red marks and slightly redness in his upper chest area. When the man told the woman to stop, he would call he would call the police, and this trifling woman bit his penis
So she
out of
stabbed
frustration.
him.
Yeah, she's poking him with a knife, cha 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 cha. Acting
He could have
crazy.
shot her.
Kind of like that Glenn Close. Everybody seen Fatal Attraction? That kind of look cha cha cha. Crazy like that. Yeah, yeah, yeah. When the man told the woman to stop, or he would call the police, this trifling woman bit his penis out of frustration. He told the officers, according to the reports, which also said that the woman did not want Miami Beach Fire Rescue to come to the apartment. He also told the four responding officers that this trifling woman had hit him before, but nothing was done about it, according to the complaint. See, a lot of these women, these trifling women, get away with beating on these men and hitting on them because y'all men got problems too. Stay tuned because I'm gonna do a part 2 of
Now,
men abuse
I'm going to say something.
Oh,
I'm going to be as fair as fair as with the woman. And when I tell women to get their gun and CCW, I'm gonna do the same way with the man. You got a woman that's stabbing you, shoot her.
Gotcha. I just it is what it is. I can't argue with you. Okay, let me resume. I can't argue with you, Jack. Okay, what did I say? But nothing was done about. Okay, this trifling woman was arrested at 4:40 a.m. Wednesday and charged with aggravated assault with a deadly weapon, battery, and domestic violence, according to the court records. She is being held on Correctional Center for $6,500 bond.
What?
That's it. I know, right? It should be more than that.
Wow.
On Thursday, this trifling woman she was born in Queens. Oh, she's a New Yorker. Thanks a lot. Trying to say us New York women are crazy. The affidavit for the in status has been ordered to stay away from her boyfriend, according to the Miami-Dade court records. Yeah, she's crazy. She don't need to be drinking. So basically,
She don't need a man.
Yeah, she don't need that either. She needs to stay away from her because she's just straight up. She's deadly. She's out of her mind. Yeah, she's totally out of mind.
Should have shot her.
He did. He said try to report before that the chick was crazy.
No, I said shot, not report.
Oh, okay. Well, yes, that's right, Jack. We have to be fair. If y'all want to know the names and stuff, it's in the description because sometimes I can't pronounce these people's names, but it's in the description. You can find out more. Yeah, this woman's completely out of her mind. She bit his penis thinking that he was over here wanting to sleep with the girlfriend. Probably wasn't paying no attention. She doesn't need to be drinking. Some people really just don't need to be drinking, but they just don't know how to handle it. Look, you're supposed to have a couple of drinks.
I can understand that she might think he was cheating because she looks like a meat rat.
What you say, a meat rat? Jack, stop! Oh God, don't. What did those and why did the first one kill his? Oh, the first story because he thought that the first story. Don't. He thought that his wife was cheating on him. That's why he killed his wife with the crowbar. Okay, let me see here. Oh, okay. You answered that question. Oh, okay. So sorry. Yeah. And what else was said? Guess he needed. Yeah, she did need some surgery, but she didn't make it because she had several heart attacks after the damage to your skull. Ooh, Lord, a crowbar. That's why I forgot to show a picture of a crowbar. But I think everybody know what a crowbar. Y'all probably got it in your trunk in case you get a flat tire or whatever stuff like it. It's just a shame. It's just a shame. Okay, so if anybody else have anything else to say, Jack, do you have anything to say? Because I just had these 2 stories to report, and I'm just basically about done here. And I said what I had to say in the beginning about domestic violence and people, anybody's going through domestic violence or the people who's watching the replay, please feel free to read the description and dial the 1-800 number. They also have a way that you can text. I forgot what the code is, but there's a code that you can text and they can get to you quick and to help you. Sorry, Jack, you have something to say?
No. You did good. Well, yeah, like I said, this is if you are paranoid into assuming that your partner or loved one is cheating, and you at a point to where you have to feel like you need to put hands on them, it's time to lead a relationship. I mean, it's just literally time to just it's better to
Mhm.
just go ahead and just separate than get involved in a criminal act.
Mm-mm. It really is. It's just doesn't make any sense. Just get out. When you see the signs, just like in that picture, I'm gonna show that picture. This is usually the first sign. What do you say? Grabbing the arm kind of tight, Jack. That's usually the first sign. Where you going? What you doing? And you could be out in public, having a good time, laughing and giggling, and they'll just creep right up behind you and grab that wrist real firm. That's how it starts. It's kind of like slightly a little bit of a grooming thing to see how far they can get with you. Mm-hmm. Yeah, usually the first step. I just realized I do have something else to show here. I'm gonna show a news report with the guy when he got arrested on article the first story. Everybody, I'm gonna show a clip. Okay, Jack. Let me show that.
Okay.
Let me show that clip. One day I'm gonna finally get this thing correct. All right, share the screen. Where's that at? Husband. Okay. All right. All right. Does it show up there? Okay, I'm trying to see if I can make it bigger. I didn't get a chance to see this news clip, this one, but let me pause this. Okay. All right. Ready? Get set. And I hope the volume is good. Go. Oh, please don't let it be an ad right now. Oh, it is.
Yep.
Uh, all right, this way a second, everybody. La 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 la. Okay. Oh, okay. Let me show. And hopefully it plays. That's him being arrested. I guess it's just words. Okay, well you can see that this monster in the beginning. This is the one. Story number one. He's a huge guy. That man is huge. What is he like 6'4" or something? hmm Okay, I guess that's the end of that one. Yep. So that's the monster was being arrested. I thought it was some sort of like audio too, but it wasn't.
Yes.
Okay. All right, so that's just about all I have to say, ladies and gentlemen. Again, I ask you, Jack, if you have anything else to say in closing, and I'm going to get into a quick prayer.
All I have to say is for those out there listening, and thank y'all for hitting the likes and subscribing as well as the purple hearts for Donna. And I know these things, domestic violence is very sensitive subject to a number of people. And the thing is, if you feel like you have to put your hands on somebody, then it's time for you to lead a relationship before it gets to that point. Um, it's not worth going to prison or dying over and
Got it.
staying in a relationship that is toxic. Um, if you even see some of the odd behaviors, that's a red flag. I mean, there's no use to try to, well, let's work with you. No, get out of that relationship before
Yeah.
it gets physical. Um, and again, this guys is not worth you being in a relationship and you feel like you got to put your hands on a woman. It's not worth it. It's not worth going to the big house. It's not worth not worth visiting the health inspector. Okay, Big
Mm-hmm.
Bubba, the health inspector,
Yep.
Joe Bob,
Mm-hmm.
you know, Billy Boy,
Mm-hmm.
cartoon, the Aryan brother. You don't want to deal with guys like that. because they're gonna find out if you was messing around beating on a woman. They're gonna get you.
Yeah, they don't
And
like
and,
that,
and
Jack. They don't
ladies,
like that.
ladies, keep your hands to yourself. If you feel like you gotta hit your man because he is not doing what you want him to do, then you don't need to have a man. You need to be by yourself until you get yourself together.
Hmm. There's no need to be putting no hands on anybody. And also want to do a little thing too. I didn't mention another sign of a man is kind of testing you how far to go. Watch out for that. Couples do a little fighting, play fighting. Just be careful. Sometimes men could be testing to see how far they can go with you. You think it's a play fight, but he's seeing how far he can go with you. Just something I want to throw out there because I remember hearing that somewhere with domestic violence, and they said women watch out. 'Cause, couples they tussle, whatever. I ain't talking about the sex thing, the fun sex. I'm not talking about that, but just play fighting. You thinking it's playing, and it could be all side the blue. Oh, you kind of hit me kind of hard. I was just playing. Come on, you're so sensitive.
Now the
Mm-hmm.
tickling is one thing, but to
That's
sit there and like
mm-hmm.
play fight that nah, because men, you gotta understand you are 17 times stronger than a woman.
That's facts.
Uh, and you got to be very careful. And I wouldn't even think about consider play fight with any woman. I mean, that just no, that is not something you supposed to do because you know I think that's a little inappropriate anyway. Now, if y'all tickling each other, that's one thing, but
Mm-hmm. Now I'm talking about the ones when you stop for a second, say, "Wait a minute, that hurt, guys. Why you did my arm so hard? Oh, come on, I was just playing with you. So sensitive. It's all right, baby. It's all right."
you better
Mm-hmm.
watch that. You
Mm-hmm.
suspect.
Red flag.
Yeah,
Red flag. I'm sorry, I'm about to get loud here. Let me calm down. All right, I said I'm about to end this here, but I will say one thing is, to some of the people, y'all probably like, "What's up with Donna with the purple hearts?" What's she obsessed with this purple? Purple her favorite color? Actually, it really isn't. Pink is my favorite color. Why do I have purple hearts? Because I'm against assault. I'm against with domestic violence. That's why I have the purple. Purple for domestic violence. That's why with the purple hearts, and I've always asked for people to put up purple hearts. That's why. So don't think it's just something that, she just obsessed over this purple. No. I guess I'm obsessed over being against domestic violence, assault, sexual assault, date rape, raping a person, hold them against their will, anything, stuff like that. No. Mm-mm. That's why I always stress on my channel, date smart, not thirsty. Ladies, stop meeting these men and only knowing them for a little while because they give you some good wood that you think, I'm gonna let you know you're nothing but an F boy, okay, if that's all you can provide. And next thing you know, y'all letting these men move into your house around your children. I did plenty of reports on these too. These women letting these men move in their house that ain't got a pot to piss in, nowhere to throw it, and next thing you know, they want to kill you and your kids. Y'all need to stop that shit. What is wrong with y'all? I don't understand this with these women. They just meet a man and move him in. There's something wrong. Why is he moving in so quick with you? First of all, you're supposed to be dating, get married, then moving in. But that's a whole nother story. I ain't gonna get all into that one. Okay, I want to get it off my chest. All right, we're gonna have a closing prayer, and after closing prayer, we're gonna have a little bit of a moment of silence, and it's a wrap. Okay,
stay
and
for
thank
the prayer.
yes, yeah, no leaving out during the prayer. If you feel like you need to leave during my prayer, please hit that subscribe button and make it red. You could just unsubscribe. Please don't come back. If you can't stay for a second here while I'm doing the prayer, that's very rude and that bothers me and I feel uncomfortable with it. So just don't come back. It's okay. It's all right. I lose subscribers all the time. Life still goes on. Find yourself someone else. All right. Let's do the prayer, Jack. Okay. Let me pause this here. I'm sorry about it taking so long with certain things because, what do you say? I'm new with the stream yards. Okay, moment. Our Father in heaven, bless everyone that's in the chat and bless everyone that's watching the replay. And God, please bless this family, this son who lost his beautiful mother to the hands of this monster, and help him to heal, to be able to go on, which is going to be hard because I know he loved his mother dearly and he probably feels bad because he wasn't there to help her. And it's not your fault. And also, may this, this video and videos can help anybody else if they're going through something. Please get them to call 1-800 number with domestic violence to help them. And if anybody in this live stream or watching replay is going through something, God, please help them to heal and help them to go through what they're going through and help them give them guidance. Okay? We love you. We adore you. We need you. Amen. Okay, and Jack, anything else? I'm about to play some close out here, and that's it. That's all I have to say. And who just came in here? Okay. Oh, Jack, I guess you're done. You done what you have to say? Anything?
No, I'm here.
Okay. Now I was just saying to say anything else. Okay.
No, I don't have anything else to say. This is a
All
great
right.
show.
All right. So everybody stay tuned. Next time I'll be doing some commentary. Be next week. Hopefully Monday I'll be uploading the video part 6 of Lover's Triangle, and part 6 will be the final and moving on to the next storyline. And mods, thank you for holding down the chat, and thank you to everybody who came in. I appreciate. And thank you, mods, for greeting people. Glad you mentioned there is a lot of women who like to put their hands on men. To women are weaker vessels, though. Facts. It does happen. And like I said, I will be doing a part 2 because I did do a live stream if anybody wants to look at on Men Get Abused Too. And there will be a part 2 of Men Get Abused Too. And I'll talk more about that because my challenge for men and women is all about dating smart. All right. Have yourself a blessed night and a safe one. See ya next week.